Hey, this is Al McGee with Your Entertainment Ticket at www.yuticket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called I Hate New York. That's the name of the film. So this film is directed by director Gustavo Sánchez. He's a Spanish director. But you know, it took him 10 years to shoot this film. From 2007 to 2017, where he had to go through the clubs and things like that, and alleys and dives to show these very interesting transgender women. One of them is T.D. Long. She's a artistic collaborator and an activist, and it really showed her life while she's there in New York. Chloe Dzubilo shows how she is a singer, writer, and again an activist. She performed with the punk rock band called the Trans Sisters. She's an artist. She is a performer. She performed with the Black Lips. That's a performance cult. And she did that at the Pyramid Club. And he also shows Sophia Lamar. Well, Sophia Lamar, she is a club and party host. That's what she does. And she's very famous there in that era of the host or hostesses for clubs and parties. Very famous. And she's also an independent film actress and off-Broadway actress also. Now, these individuals, he follows them for 10 years and about their lives and about what they do. In fact, they do explain how they got to be where they're at today. For example, Sophia talks about how she had her stepfather and other men to help pay for her operation, and she's very famous there in New York. Now, the title of this, I Hate New York, I was questioning that because I feel that these women could not really have made it in other cities in the United States. Maybe L.A. Could they have made it in South Beach? Could they have made it in Chicago? No, I feel New York is the great place for them where they got famous and also where they're activists and actresses to make their money and things like that in New York. And I feel that the director, Gustavo Sánchez, wanted to show that, highlight that, how these women had a really hard life because they're transgender, and also how their life really wasn't easy, and it's still not easy today, even though they do make some money and things like that. And I feel that Sánchez, the director, also wanted to show New York too. He really showed New York. New York is another character in this film, with the clubs and the alleys and things like that, the bars, the people, things like that. He showed that here in this film. Took him 10 years to shoot this film. I thought he did a very good job in telling the story of these women, these transgender women. And I was really fascinated about it. At first I was trying to say, well, I haven't really learned anything new, but the more I looked at it and the more I got into it, I learned a whole lot about these transgender women, how their lives are what they wanted to be and how hard they had to work to get their lives to be where they're at and how they want to be satisfied with their lives. And again, it took them hard work to have a normal life. I feel I Hate New York. It's a very good film to watch. I'm giving it 3 palm trees out of 4, 3 palm trees out of 4. And I feel, again, the director, Gustavo Sánchez, did a good job about showing the lives of these transgender women. So I Hate New York, 3 palm trees for me, Al McGee, and I really appreciate it that you watched my review of I Hate New York.